Hey everyone, thank you for clicking the video. I don't know why you did, but maybe you're interested in how I earned 25,000 in one shift. My name is Alroy. I'm a band 5 nurse in England and I've only been here for 11 months. So this video is going to be about how I made 25,000 in 12 hours of bank shift, and let's get started. First, a bank shift is when you do an extra shift beyond the 37.5 hours as mandated by your visa and your contract. This is considered as a second job, so you're gonna have to sign a different contract with this. Bank shift always pays bigger than your regular shifts. It's even much bigger on weekends and on night shifts. Some good points to remember is that under the Tier 2 visa, you are only allowed 20 hours of extra working hours beyond 37.5 hours, but because of the pandemic, they have lifted the restriction temporarily to help out with their response. This is the story. I don't really do bank shifts. Don't get me wrong, I am poor, but I am also lazy, so I would rather just be a sloth and just sleep and eat during my day off. But on the 13th of December this month and this year, I booked a bank shift. It was a day shift and I earned 25,000 pesos. And here is why. I'm gonna flash the payslip on your screen and you're gonna see the breakdown, and I'm gonna explain everything to you. Obviously, 25,000 is a huge amount. I have never imagined earning 25,000 in a day, especially when I was back home in the Philippines earning 7,500 per month working for this hospital, being exploited by the system in the Philippines. 25,000 sounds so absurd and impossible to earn, and here I am making this video to share to you. Also, before I even go into the details, I just wanna make sure that I don't sound mayabang, because this isn't being mayabang. I'm not rich, I'm poor. I'm just here to tell you how I earned 25,000 in one shift. It's not like I have millions. Being a nurse anywhere in the world is always humbling. It's not the best job in the world. It's not fancy. It's very humbling. As long as you are working as a nurse, there's always something about it that's gonna humble you. It's the job, it's the patients, it's the people you interact with. It is overall a humbling profession. So this is not being arrogant. This is just me trying to inspire you so that you work into your UK dream even more. Let's get into the details. On December 13, Sunday, I did a long day shift, which is a 12-hour shift that started at 7 in the morning and ended at 7:30 in the evening. This is an equivalent of 11.5 hours of work because 1 hour of it is your break time, and you don't get paid for that. On the shift, I made 394.47 pounds, which is 25,406.711 following the current exchange rate at the time of shooting this video. I was able to earn this much for one shift because I got paid 22.76 pounds per hour for 11.5 hours as our base rate, which is 1,466.174 pesos per hour, which sums it up to 16,861 for the entire shift. On top of that is a pay enhancement because it was a Sunday, hence I got an extra 6.83 pounds per hour, which is equal to 5,060 for the entire shift. Another enhancement to add to that is the cost of living allowance, because when you live around London, they give you this allowance just because it's expensive living in the UK. Because I live not very far from London, I got an extra 1.14 pound per hour, which is 844.537 pesos for the entire shift. Another 41 pounds or 2,641.174 is added as work time directive pay because you did an extra shift beyond 37.5 hours. That's just how amazing they treat the workforce here. To sum it all up, I made 25,406.711 in an entire long day shift from 7 in the morning until 7:30 in the evening. Can you imagine making 25,000 in one shift? Obviously, I have showed you my payslip, and there on the right side it says pay, which is tax. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Pay, whatever, pay. That's basically tax. So for the entire shift, I got taxed 79.60 pounds, which is 5,127.744 pesos. You do the math. So plus minus, I took home 20,000 pesos for the entire shift, which is an absurd amount to receive in like 12 hours of work. That's like 3 months of my salary back home in the Philippines when I was working there just a year ago. This is really a short video because I just want to share the pay scale here and just the earning potential. Because when I got here, I started thinking that I wasn't gonna do any bank shift at all because I'm lazy and I just wanna like lie around and just watch Netflix. But that's it. If you just work hard enough, if you work on a Sunday, you're gonna earn that much money. You're gonna get taxes that much money as well, but you can actually save. I don't have savings. I just started doing bank shifts as well. So I think I'm gonna be doing this in the long run, so I could actually save up and go home in the Philippines in 3 years, because I don't wanna live here forever. That's how I made 25,000, 20,000, whatever. That's the video. If you enjoyed the video, if you think you learned something, if it excited you, if it hyped you up, if it pumped you up to go to the UK, if you wanna consider giving me a subscription, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here. Bye.